IDOLOGY is excited to welcome Skylar Laine. After you end up in the bottom 3, you come roaring back with Wind Beneath My Wings. To me, that's a tricky song choice because a lot of people hear Wind Beneath My Wings and think, well, that's a big cheesy ballad. It's just so cheesy.
I know.
But somehow you managed to have a really big moment with it.
It really was one that either people hated or they loved. It wasn't an in-between thing, you know. Some people were like, that was cheesy, I just couldn't stand that. And then other people were like, wow. It's a great song, it's got great words. Cheesy it might be, but I mean, it's a great song. And I was happy that I got my only standing O from that one.
Right.
Dang, Josh has gotten 12.
12 standing O's, 12 standing O's.
We joke about everything, I'm telling you right now. The top 5 and even before that, top 10, it's gonna be crazy. Like DeAndre and EVP, they're crazy. I can't wait to see them again. And then me, Holly, and Josh, the 3 amigos, we're just hilarious together. And Josh, I wish y'all could see the Josh that runs around the house like screaming and just being so funny. He's hilarious. It's great.
So he's not as subdued as he appears on stage.
No, he's not. I don't know what it is. He just gets, he's like, oh yeah. But he is so funny.
So you followed up Wind Beneath My Wings with, I think, one of your big moments for the season, Didn't You Know How Much I Loved You?
I played the guitar for the first time, and I think that I think it was a good move for me. It showed people like she can play the guitar. I want to play the guitar in concert and everything, hopefully. And I really love the song.
I gave you everything, every part of me.
The video to this song is incredible. I love the video, love Kelly. Would love to tour with her one day, as somebody tweeted. And I'm just honored to sing her song all the time.
And it's a great lyric, you know, I gave you everything, every part of me, and it's like, oh man.
Yeah, and Jimmy didn't think it was big enough at first.
Think it's a big enough song?
And I was like, it's a bigger song than you think. It's got a lot of E's in there, so I'm like, E's are hard.
What about the flaming barrels behind?
That wasn't
Where did
me.
those come from?
I don't know. They just kind of put those there. I was like, you know what, roll with it. I'm playing my guitar, I'm not gonna see anyways.
For the following week, Now and Then week, you've got 2 songs that I don't think anyone would have predicted you would have sang. Born This Way and Heard It Through the Grapevine. That was a weird week because we had judges talking about, like, there was one true artist on the stage, it was Philip Phillips, and I was like, does Skylar not get any credit for taking Lady Gaga and Heard It Through the Grapevine and flipping these songs and making them completely country, which is not easy to do. I mean, anyone can do it, but to do it convincingly and actually sound good on it.
And people liking it, you know. A lot of people had a lot of negative stuff to say about Heard It Through the Grapevine. I really loved the song. They were like, you can't take soul and make it country. I'm like, well, guess what? I had to. So, you know, I had no choice. I did it. Sons of Sylvia played with me on both of the songs. They are awesome. And Born This Way, actually, Lady Gaga did the country version.
Right.
And she changed the words up and everything, and I just had a blast with it. It was really fun.
Grapevine too, it almost was unrecognizable at first, and then I was like, oh, that's
It's Gladys Knight's version, yeah.
Okay.
It's her version, and I kind of took her version and made it country. The Marvin Gaye version sounds like a boy's version.
Right.
And the Gladys Knight version just sounds like a girl's version. And it just fit better with my voice and the style that I was trying to make it.
I've got to talk about Show Must Go On. I described it on IDOLOGY as like the first time we sent a space shuttle up. It was like, is it gonna go? And it went. And then I was like, we conquered space. I was like a crazy person that week. But I was so excited watching it.
The show must go on.
I really just let them do what they wanted with the song. I was like, you know what? I'm country, and it's gonna sound country when I sing it. But with the music, y'all just play it like it should be played. I kind of listened to Carly Smithson's version. Her version was great. And listened to her studio version some, and I kind of tweaked it a little bit from there. And I think it turned out really good. I was so happy with the studio version.
How hard is that vocal? I know you had said that you thought you did a better job in dress rehearsal.
I don't know what it was. No excuses, of course. But something, when I went out on stage, it just wasn't the same as in dress rehearsal. I got winded a little bit. But I wish people could have seen my dress rehearsal one. I held out the high notes a little bit longer. It was a little bit more full. So I was really excited about it.
The show must go on.
Your last week on the show, you covered Fortunate Son, and I think a lot of people were like, this seems like a weird lyrical choice, and did Skylar understand what she was singing about? Did she know it was a Vietnam War protest song?
I knew.
You did.
But I wasn't really taking it that way. You know, I was kind of just like, I like the song. It's got a good beat to it. I actually wanted to do Traveling Band by Creedence Clearwater.
Oh, that would
but
be
it
that.
was 1 month off. It was 1970.
You're kidding.
It was January 1970, and they were like, sorry, you can't do it. And I was like, dang it.
I also have to ask about the park bench.
They put
What was it? Because I feel like the park bench might have done you in.
Really?
Yeah.
You thought the part
There was a lot of discussion of the park bench.
Who are those weird people sitting on that bench over there?
It took you out of the performance for a second, which I thought was a really good performance.
You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand.
I guess they were just trying to like put something there that could be like, oh, is that a memory or something? Is
Right.
that me and my ex-boyfriend? I don't even know. I wasn't paying attention to it. I just looked at it for a split second and then was like, let's go over here.
I felt like it had that sort of like Mandrell Sisters. I don't know if you're not old enough to have seen the Mandrell Sisters show, but maybe you've seen it on
come
YouTube.
on now. I'm the one that listens to Waylon Jennings and Johnny Cash and all that and Ronnie Robbins.
And you do some songwriting. You mentioned a song called Diamond Studded Pistol.
Yes, it's one of my favorites that I've ever written, and I'm definitely wanting to collaborate with artists and write more, and making trips to Nashville, hopefully, and just writing up a storm, because you know that's where it's at.
Can you give us a snippet, like a line of Diamond Studded Pistol?
I'm a diamond-studded pistol, loaded aimed at you, but I won't waste my bullets on a low-down lying cheating. Wanna be a cowboy like you.
That sounds like a hit. Do you feel like it's a hit?
Hopefully, I mean, if the right recording of it, you know, it would take me a little while to get it to where I want to in the studio and everything. So hopefully, I'll get to record it.
Are there other bullets in your hit songwriting gun?
Definitely, there's talking about guns, talking about honky tonks. I know I'm young, but you know that's just what country music is.
You're kind of like almost automatically guaranteed to be scooped up by Jimmy, right? Like there's no way he's going to be dumb enough to not be like, let's sign Skylar Laine. Come on.
I don't know. You have to see. You gotta find out.
Yeah, it's always good to like have a little bit of intrigue and let your fan base wait through the summer tour. Like, is Skylar getting signed or not? But like, let's be honest, America, she's getting signed. We got to give you the season 11 bouquet. We always give one contestant flowers every season,
you.
and
Oh, that's so sweet.
as Idology host, we just felt like you kind of deserve.
I love
if
y'all.
if you couldn't win the confetti shower at the end, you at least deserve flowers on
They're
Idology.
so pretty. They smell so
bad, right?
good. Thank you so much.
Got power